Well, hello, good morning, well, welcome back to the channel. So we are on, I believe it's the 15th, it's Monday the 15th of July this morning, as we are making our way out of the Castleford yard and we're heading to Birmingham. We've got a 7 o'clock VBS for Freightliner Birmingham this morning. And we've got a 9 o'clock Stoke out of there. It's going to be a bit of a tight one, I think, today, that one, to try and get there for 9. Currently come to just 3:51 a.m. at the minute, because we've got us down there at 7 minutes past 6. So I know it's got us down there early for the VBS. We can get in from 1:15. So, you know, I think it might be beneficial to try and get down there. Try and get there a bit early, because we might have to try and get 45 minutes in beforehand. If we can get, because it's 2:16 down there, so at least an hour and a bit to the dock. At least, well, not to the dock, to the job. So, you know, traffic building up around Birmingham at 7:30 is just going to be a theme that we're going to have to just try and deal with. I think, innit? It could be a bit chaotic, but we'll manage it. We'll get there when we get there, don't we? If it's traffic based, we can't really do it. We can't really do a great lot about it, can we? We just have to deal with it. Yeah, the job in Stoke we've got is some ceramics place. Actually, it looks like it could be an interesting one. It looks like it's been there quite a while. The actual building, but they put up loads of houses around it. So access could be a bit hit and miss, but yeah, we will have to wait and see. So yeah, it's not been too bad. Look, that beeping will stop when it sees a sign that's actually correct speed limit it can pick up. It thinks it's 5 miles an hour still at the minute, but if you've been watching the videos for a while, you know it does like to ping like that when it's coming out the yard. I don't know why it thinks it's 5 miles an hour and there's 10 mile an hour signs lit up all over the place. It's just the road sign recognition that it picks up. Yeah, there were quite a few starting this morning, actually, to be fair, at 3:30 and 4 o'clock. So I think there could be quite a few down at Birmingham. Been told it's a bit quiet this week. Expect nights out. That's fine by us. We're out all week. But it's a bit of a cryptic one, that, innit? It's quiet, so expect not to be home. I'm assuming that they mean it's quiet up here, expect to be down south or something like that. So who knows? All we know is we're heading to Birmingham. We've got a 9 o'clock job out of there, and with it being ceramics, you know, that could be handball. That could be a good few hour tip. That's back into Freightliner Birmingham, the empty box. So where we head from there is anyone's guess. So let's get down towards Birmingham, and yeah, we'll go give this job a go and see what's what. Hour and 37 along the road. We're doing all right. We are doing all right. We've been steady away down the M1. We can't really ask for better than that for all the road works. Still got us there at 10 past 6. Yeah, 33 mile away, 41 minutes it's saying. So we're gonna get down there. I think we can probably make it in 1 to be fair. So as soon as it gets to like 1:15 and we can get on the VBS, we'll be straight in, get the box on, because obviously we're empty trailer, we ain't got a box on at the minute. Just get the box on and then fly up to Stoke and try and get it on time. more I think about it, more I probably realise probably just over an hour to Stoke, so yeah, we should all be good. These early mornings are tough though at times, especially now it's just starting to get that little bit darker in the morning. You know, it was dark this morning at 3:30. You know, a couple of weeks ago it was getting light at like just after 4, but yeah, it's been a getting a tough one, but we're getting there. We'll probably have half an hour outside of Freightliner anyway, so no double yellows down there, so we can get parts down there. And like I say, get in and get the box on and get gone. So yeah, hopefully it should be okay. So we've made it down to Freightliner. Got 45 minutes outside. We're just coming up to bang on 7 o'clock. We could get in at 1:15, but it was like I had 33 minutes on break, so I thought, you know what, it was showing an hour and 10 minutes to the job, which were going to leave us with about an hour leeway on a 4.5 hour drive. So, you know, we got a clean card. At the minute it's got us there at 7 minutes past 8, and it's still showing an hour and 10. So, you know, I'm glad we got a clean card, just so if traffic does build up now, we've at least got that little bit of a cushion, haven't we? We're not that tight up to the job for a drive time. You know, if the job's late, the job's late, innit? You know, it's one of those. I'm not going to be stressing at least about being pushed for my time. That's the most frustrating thing at times, is that. So we're looking for area 3. Yeah, we can get in. We're following the red line pretty much, and then we'll just go into the first spot that we get here. I didn't because I got sun visor down a bit because we were just into sun, and I never saw it crane where it was positioned. Yeah, maybe I'll laugh a bit at that coming down. So we're just waiting here, bay 3, area 3. Wait for our box, and I think that's it. I think it's on the floor there in front of us, if I'm right. Is it N923? No, it doesn't. I just saw a TR8U box. So yeah, we're 49 mile away, hour and 9 minutes it's saying at the minute. It's got us at say 10 past 9, so you know, it's as long as we get a alright turnaround in here, we should be all okay for getting to this job on time. So I'm just watching what the lifters are doing. It's busy here though this morning. I didn't think it'd be this busy in Freightliner. I thought it'd be a bit quieter. I see our box. It's in that stack. I think it's the bottom one. So it's got the pink box, a brown box, and then we're the bottom brown box. So they've got some containers to shift out at weight. But oh well, you know, it's not that bad in here usually. Usually are alright. You can usually get in and round in like 20 minutes max. So you know, it's not horrendously bad. We've been worse. We have been worse. I think that's one of our Birmingham drivers there, maybe. Yeah, I don't recognise that reg. Probably a bit on at Birmingham lads. So yeah, we're not doing bad. We should be all okay for this job. It's down. It's like an old building, but they've put new houses up opposite it, and there's a sign up for it. But the sign is on the street that we've got Cross Street. So I've got it set up sat nav so we come into it, so we get to the job so it's on our right hand side, because I think they're going to want us to reverse up to a building, and it's going to be a lot easier if it's on our right hand side in it. So yeah, that's plan at minute anyway. So I'm going to get off and get this box on and get it secured up. We'll get out of here, hopefully get an alright run round M6 on outskirts of Birmingham, and then we can start cracking on up to Stoke. Maybe pick up a couple of minutes would be nice, and yeah, we'll get it delivered, hopefully on time to start the week off alright. So the roads are getting busier. We're about probably 15 minutes waiting for a box near enough. But it should come to 7:30 now. We're an hour away from the job. It's got us there at 8:30 at the moment. Yeah, but you know, with traffic's just starting to build up. I was hoping we could have got an earlier VBS, but they just couldn't get us a 6 o'clock VBS. So we've had to get a 7 o'clock one. This is why I've had break. You know, we're on 2:52 driving now for the day. So, you know, hour and a bit, it'd have been 4 hours. You know, it's pushing it for time, you know. It only takes one little bump and that's it, you lose half an hour. So, especially at rush hour like this. So that's why I had 45 minutes. It just, you know, we've got 4 hours, 11 minutes driving to get to this job now, rather than, you know, hour and 40. You know, it just every little just helps, doesn't it? Just to keep me moving, just to keep your sanity as well in this line of work. You know, we're not stressing now, trying to rush. You know, obviously we are trying to rush to get the job there on time, but you know, we can only go on what traffic's in front of us, can't we? So there's actually one of the new Volvos coming up here. Slow down, I'll let it past. You can't really tell from the side, apart from it's not got any wing mirrors on it. I think they do look bigger than these though. The front definitely looks a lot smarter than these. But actually these do look smart with them headlines that are like cut into the groove rather than just the big old bulky ones. But yeah, the new versions of them do look smart with that big front end. But yeah, hopefully once we get past M5 we should start moving. It's just round this bend M5, so yeah, hopefully we can get moving and at least keep time rather than losing it at the minute. So we are 2 minutes away from the job, 0.8 of a mile away. We're in good old Stoke, just on the A50 at the minute, heads out towards Leek and all that lot. So we're not doing too bad, just come up to 8:26. So we're half an hour early for the job actually, so yeah, we've not lost really any more time. If we make, once we can get going again. There we go, let's clear road. It's busy around here this morning. It's because at school that's starting, so I imagine a lot of these parked cars will be gone in 10 minutes. We're turning in 800 yards onto Pitt Street West. We sort of come past the job so we can come back on it again, so it's on a good side. At least that's where its sign shows anyway. Knowing how we need to be around the other side, but at least if we get it so it's on a good side, it stays on a good side. If they want us around the other side of the building, you know, because it'd be on a right again, it'll just be right and right again, sort of thing. So 500 yards. I think it's just before the traffic lights, or is it at the traffic lights? Could be at the traffic lights return. Yeah, this box has felt light all the way apart from the last few hills. We've been really struggling to pull this. I think it's before the lights. It is before the lights. It's this left. No, it is the lights. Probably could do with getting both lanes, to be fair. Once we can get this car through, I'm going to get both lanes. I'm going to take both. I'm going to get cars up the side of my light still, probably. There we go. They've stayed back. Luckily they've stayed back. Oh. Yeah, we come some interesting places, don't we? We do come some interesting places. Yeah, because I think that little bit here is a one-way street, I think. So I don't think you can come up. You can't come up that. So yeah, we did all right turning there. So it's other side of these houses that's on left here is where it is. So we want to turn down here onto Navigation Road. I hope that there's someone there to let us in. Oh, Christ. I ain't getting around that, am I? Again, it's just some of the places we come in it. I ain't gonna make that, I don't think. Oh, I can't park here because it's blocking the entire road. So luckily I know we can get around the other side of the building. This was built for a long time ago. I'm gonna have to just put this up on curb, I think, and go walk and find someone. Leave enough room for people to get past. There's not double yellows here, it's only on that side. Yeah, this is because it's there. I think it was on that last street, but I'd struggle getting around that, I think. I'd even struggle getting around this one, to be fair. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one, I think, innit? So I'm just looking at it. Right, I best go walk and see him. I'll go walk down that cross street and yeah, see if there's anyone there and see if they can give us any insight on where we actually want to go. Okay, so we are in. I've been and seen him. It is down there, but we're gonna have to turn this around somewhere. And I'm thinking here is going to be the best bet. Spin it round it, or reverse it up here, then we can get back on ourselves. So we're going to have to. So I'm going to put the steering wheel up a little bit. Yeah, we should get it back round here, to be fair. Just like it's going to be tight, but should come round. Might not be pretty, but as long as it works, innit? That's what matters, as long as it works. It's slightly up on the curb there, like, but come on, get in gear. There we go. Get the belt back on. You're gonna have to wait a sec as we get going. So we're turning right just round this blind bend, so let's hope there's no coming, otherwise it's buggered. Yeah, we're gonna have to take some of the tree, I think, with us, but we should get round here now. You've just no chance of getting round the other way, have you? No chance. It's tight for the parked cars, to be fair. So the want us in this little lay-by here, he says. It's something about a little stub sticking up. Oh, we'll get in there though. We'll get in there. So it's about a 4-hour tip, so you know, that's fine by us. That is fine by us. Yeah, I'm glad it ain't much busier. I'm glad there's no cars parked here, where on right here. That would have been it, wouldn't it? This would have been a lot easier as well without the houses, like. Fair, houses don't bode much for it, but obviously they've redone all the paths and that, and this, so you want to try and stay off of them if you can. Come on. Remember to get it up. Yeah, this is the problem, you see. We're struggling like, oh, because of weight. We need some momentum on this, I think. So having to get it over like 2 curbs at the same time. Come on. No, this is just too heavy. Jesus. It's all the curbs that we're having to go over, you see. And we're going to have to try and miss one of them at least. Bit tight to building. I'll try and miss this one. It's that one it's struggling with. I can't get any power on it. Alright, let's get that tag axle up. It's struggling. Might take clutch a bit light, but we will get up. Yep. Straighten up a bit. Some of the places we come's just crazy, innit? Get a bit of lock on it though now. It's tight. It's that weight that's on it, you see. We'll get it here. Come on. Jesus. That'll do. I think that'll do us in here. So let's go get doors open. Yeah, and we'll start getting tipped. Okay, so we have been getting tipped now for quite a while actually. Just been sorting out stuff with getting my stuff sent over, so nearly on 4 hours at the minute. So this is how tight we were up against. You can see the gate post. That's how tight up against it we were. So yeah, we're not doing bad. We are gonna have to try and get out down there though, which I'm hoping that Luton van isn't as close to the edge of the curb as I'm thinking it's going to be, or hoping there's no behind it. We could be heading to iPort from here. I think he's going to try and get this box booked into iPort and get us an empty out of there, so we could possibly be back to the yard tonight, which, you know, for a Monday starting at 3:30 is always nice, isn't it? It's just frustrating, isn't it? You know, they said work's quiet, be prepared for a night out, but we could be back at yard, so take it as what it is, didn't you? I suppose try to anyway, but you never know, we might get lucky. He said something about a ROV room job in the morning, so he might let us night out with box somewhere, but we'll see. But yeah, we'll get off and get out of here, and I'll give you all an update once I've got out of here, unless it's we'll see how it looks coming down to it. And yeah, I can give him a ring and see how we get on. Okay, so we are out. I finally managed to get hold of him. It was a bit of a rush to get out, to be fair. I had to have him watching me to get out. There were all like little furniture and that were in it. It was masses all over the place. It's a bit tight around here though to get in and out, I know that. Yeah, we got lucky as well at the end of the road. There was a car that was parked up, there was someone in it, so they managed to move so we could get around quite easily, to be fair. But we are back to the yard. Reload this in the morning at Ripon for 8. Get back to the yard, he says. Lovely. Just what I wanted. So I'm better off in this lane, I think, because we're turning right at this next set of lights, and I think this car, I thought it might be breaking down, or just not knowing where they're going. think it's breaking down, isn't it? So yeah, we're 106 mile away from the yard, and yeah, we're just back to it. Get parked up, lose a night out, but it's really frustrating to start the week off like this, to be fair. You know, I was hoping I could get a really good weekend, and we can work Saturday again this week, so try and get a good distance running, but it's not meant, I don't think it's meant to be, is it? So yeah, let's get back to the yard and we'll get done for the day. So apologies for the lack of clips for getting back up to Yorkshire. It's just been straight drive really. Just been flat out all the way, just trying to get back. It's a bit demoralised, but you know, it's start of week, it's just hard to get going when you want to be out, but you plan back to the yard. You know, we've been down to Birmingham, done a job in Stoke, and we're back to yard. We've done 6 hours 10 driving so far. When this van hurries up, we can let this van on. You know, we've done 6:10 driving, you know, and we plan back to yard. Tomorrow we've got planned at 8 o'clock ripping at that. I've done it before with Turners at Mash and Micronized Feeds. I've even done it with these as well, to be fair. Yeah, I think I've done it with these early on. That's back to Highport, and then I just seen that there is another one, a job out of there for DFS at Goulburn for 12. That's going to be tight. Does say the empty box is down to Felixstowe, but I'm inclined to say it's probably going to end up going back to Highport, I would say. Is that camera on? It is, it's just not flashing. Yeah, I'd be inclined to say it's probably going to go back to Highport. Just how it's sort of going at the minute, I think, innit? Oh, it's a bit downer on it, but you know, we have got some stuff sorted on the way up though. I have been productive with phone calls and that. I am getting my stuff shipped at last to the US, so we've got some progress, one small step forward, innit? You know, it's looking like the 3rd of August that's going to be getting picked up, which is a Saturday, which is date they chose, so I'll take that. It's easier for me. But yeah, we've got something positive at least out of it. You know, it gives a little bit of hope and a bit of a spark, I suppose. So you know, it's all good on that front, innit? So yeah, but I'm just going to get off here and end this video. I'm just literally going to get back to yard. I might nip down to my lockup, which is right next to the yard. We pass it on the way in, pretty much at store first. As soon as you turn onto the road that our yard's on, it's in there. So might go sort some stuff out and just get stuff together and organised and that, so it's one thing done in it. So yeah, I will get off and I will see you all in the next one.